How's it going, everybody? Eric again with Boosted Scions. I just got back from Northeastern's finest Scions meet, which me, I don't know if you can see that, me, Craig Demers, and Anthony Devine, we all put on that meet in at Foxwoods in Connecticut. It was a pretty good turnout, and met a lot of cool people, so it was a fun time. It was literally just got back maybe an hour ago, but I figured I'll make another video now while I'm kind of in the mood to do it, because I never really have time during the week. So over the winter I didn't really do much. I had to put a new lip. I bought a new lip. I actually painted it the same color, flint mica, and re-riveted it to the bumper again, clear coated it, so it looks better. I like it better than just having the black plastic. I just recently got new wheels, the new XXR 551s. These are 17 by 9.25 plus 36. So they're a little bit wider than my old wheels, and I like them a hell of a lot more. I like the center cap too. It's like a flush center cap. I actually had to grind because the axle bolt sticks out right here. So when I first put them on, I put the wheel on, and then I had the center cap in, and when I put the wheel on, the cap popped off because the axle bolt was too long. So I ended up shaving the axle bolt down a little bit, and I was able to put that on. Now I just got I got these red lug nuts. I like them a lot. They make the wheel pop a little bit better. So yeah, I did that. Front and the back. I was worried I was going to have a rubbing issue, but I can still fit my finger in there a little bit. I can't really get it all the way up, but it doesn't really rub that bad unless I have a lot of weight in the back. Yeah, so that's that. On the back, I got to install the Megan Racing C-pillar bar. There's like a couple spots where you can mount it up here. I didn't really bother to put my thing, I don't know what you would call it, the fascia, whatever, back in. I just left it off because I didn't feel like dealing with it, because it was a bitch just to take it off. I installed my harnesses and harness bar. Got them for a pretty good deal. Got the harnesses and the bar for like 200 bucks used. So I installed those like a week or two ago. I like them a lot. They're a lot of fun. When you're like sitting in the car, you can't, and you have the harnesses on, obviously, it's kind of, it's hard to move around, but at least you know you're not going anywhere. So I got these right here. It's a 4-point harness. See it bolted up to like right there, and right where the seat belt hooks up right there. And yeah, so that was good. I like that. Oh yeah, and I got a blue concave or convex rear view mirror. I like that a lot. You can see a lot more, so it's pretty helpful. Let's see, what else did I do? Oh, I got 4 brand new HIDs. I don't know if you can see them. It's a slim ballast right there. And right here, I kind of have it zip tied to the washer fluid spout. Can't really see it, but I went with Ken Sun 8000K HIDs for my headlights and also my fog lights. They're so great. I love them. They're a lot better than my old ones. I had like real cheap, um, just cheap bulbs off of like Amazon or eBay or whatever. But yeah, so I like them a lot better. They shine a lot brighter, light up the road better. Okay, so I guess I have a lot of people asking me boost questions, things about, people wanting to boost their TC or XB or whatever Scion they might have. I get a lot of help from people online. I run Boosted Scions, the Facebook group, and the Instagram, so I get to talk to a lot of people who've been in the Scion game for a long time and who've had boost applications for a long time, and we bounce information off each other, ideas, things like that. And one of the things was changing out the Vvt-I intake cam gear. So obviously Vvt-I is Toyota's VTEC, basically, and all it is it's a gear that sits under the valve cover. It sits on the intake cam, and it controls the timing. It was recently, well, I guess not recently, but it recently came to my attention that after you boost these engines, the 2AZ, the 2AR, I guess, your oil temperatures get hotter, obviously, because they're running through a turbo. So that gear, it wasn't engineered to withstand the hotter oil temperatures. So there's a pin inside of it that controls the timing. And when the hot oil, and it's all oil driven, so when it comes in contact with the hot oil for a long time, it starts to warp, and it throws off the timing. And if it gets too bad, it can actually blow up your car. Mine was running bad pretty much all winter. I mean, you can hear it when you're at idle. It ticks really loud, and obviously you can hear it ticking from the gear. It ticks really loud. It kind of it throws off your tune a little bit. It'll throw your car into safe mode every now and then, which basically means you'll lose your gas pedal. You'll just be driving normal on the road, on the highway, whatever, and then all of a sudden your gas pedal will go out, and you'll have to basically roll to a stop, and then the car will turn itself off, basically. Especially if you throw it out of gear. Say you're still driving and you throw it out of gear, it'll just turn the car off, and then you'll have to restart the car, and it basically restarts itself. But the Vvt-I basically controls that. So that's something that you can mitigate. The only way to do that is really to buy an oil cooler, which I will be getting pretty soon. That'll probably be my next mod, is an oil cooler. I haven't really decided where I want to mount it. I was thinking somewhere on the top grill. I might move my hella horns and put it either like right here or wherever I can fit it. But I want the air to be hitting it directly as I'm driving. So that's one thing that's really, really, really important to keep in mind when you boost these engines, is to, one, make sure that cam gear is good, and two, switch to a heavier weight oil. I switched over to 1030 AMSOIL, full synthetic. I did their engine flush and their fuel system flush, and I don't burn nearly as much oil as I used to. I was running 020 Mobile 1 for a while, and I would go through probably 2 quarts of oil every 3,000 miles. Which is really scary. That's not something that should be happening at all. Now, I've probably had the same. I probably had the same AMSOIL in for about 15. Nah, probably about 2,000 miles now, and I've maybe gone through half of a quart. So compared to Mobil 1, that's the 020. That's really good. I'm not saying AMSOIL is better than Mobil 1. I'm just saying, in my experience, switching the 1030 AMSOIL burns way less than the 020 Mobil 1. So that's also something to keep in mind. And in the summer, it's not too hot here yet. It's probably in the 60s, 70s during the day right now. But in the summer, when it gets to be like 90 degrees, I might be switching even to a heavier weight oil. Trying to think of anything else. Some other things I switched out is this. It's a vacuum control valve. Mine was ticking very loud, and whenever I would have the heat on in the winter in my car, you could smell exhaust fumes coming through the vents. So I had to change that out. That was like $100 from Toyota. There's a little valve, you can't really see it, but it's what this hose is connected to. It's the pressure control valve for the camshaft, I guess. I changed that out too, just so you don't get as much blow by in the camshaft. So I changed that. That was real cheap. I think I bought that on Amazon for like fucking 12 or 15 bucks. So that was really cheap. Just little things you got to take care of. I think that's all I've done. Just the wheels, the lugs. Yeah, so my next few mods, definitely going to be doing. Definitely going to be installing the oil cooler, like I said. That'll add, it'll like basically triple the life of the Vvt-I gear. You'll eventually have to change it, but not nearly as soon as if you just ran it without an oil cooler. So that'll be my next mod. After that, I'm going to get seats. Probably the Sparco R100s. I'm going to be getting those hopefully, maybe in a few months. I'm going to see. Or at least I'm going to get at least one, if not two. The reclinable ones. I have a Strut Bar. I just haven't been able to put it in because my vacuum block is too low. I actually have to move this up probably like an inch. I gotta shave off this little bolt right here. I gotta shave that off and then move this up because sits here and it goes on this side and then comes through to the other side. So, and it hits this. So I gotta move the vacuum block up. I think that's it. If you guys, I guess, have any more questions, just leave a comment. And I'll help you out as much as I can. I just want to give a couple shout outs because I wouldn't have found out most of this stuff if I wasn't in contact with a lot of people who know their shit. So all the guys on the Boosted Scions page, Brian Watson, Dustin Clark, Nikki Remus, Rhythm and Smoke, Sook, Gino, Steve Anstey. I know I'm missing a lot of people. Shane Rabb. All those guys, they know their shit more than I do. I'm just kind of relaying it to people just so they know. But all those guys, they help me out a lot. So I can't really take credit for everything. So I want to give credit where credit's due. Yeah. So if you have any questions, let me know. And I'll help you out. as much as I can.